So now we are going to do a little experiment, and this activity requires your food coloring. Remember, the orange one is yellow. It doesn't really matter that much for this activity. And you will also need a toothpick from your kit. From your own home, you are going to need some lids. So I have here just any lid that you have around at home will do. They don't have to be the same size. They don't have to be of the same item. Just whatever you can have around, or you can reuse the same lid over and over. And then you need some substances to make this. And so I am going to, and so here we have some substances. You don't have to use these exact ones, but what I have here is some oil, just vegetable oil. This is heavy whipping cream, milk. I think this is low-fat milk, and this is plain water. You can use different substances. I'm gonna give you a spoiler right now. What matters is how much fat they contain, so you might want to play around with the amount of fat. And so then what you do is you take your colors and you just drop a few drops. And I should say you don't need to use a lot of whatever substance is your base. Just enough to cover the bottom is enough. It doesn't have to be deep. And so I'm gonna put a drop of red in each one, maybe 2 drops of red in each one. They're already behaving differently. You see how here it diffuses faster. And the ones, as they get more fatty, they just stay as a clump. I'm gonna use my glue now, shake it a little bit. And now I'm gonna put just a drop of blue here. And then finally my yellow. And then the one other thing that you need to do this activity is some sort of detergent. So you take your toothpick, and I just put a few squirts of just dish soap on this little container because I'm really far from my kitchen, but I'm on my desk. And so you just dip your toothpick in there and then put it here. And that is what happens. I'm gonna take, so that's not particularly interesting. The colors are mixing, but it's going really slow. I'm gonna take another toothpick and put it here. So you saw, because of the way the detergent works with the fats in the substance, it just moves really far away from the toothpick. So that doesn't quite work on water. Let's see. And heavy whipping cream, a little detergent, and it's moving slowly. We can leave it there and come back to it in a second. And then finally, let's try it on the oil. So you can leave it for a while. It actually didn't do anything in the oil. So I'm gonna try dropping some detergent in it. Nope, that's not doing it either, even if I try to mix it. Yeah, so you can see. So that's not mixing very well, but the one in milk made these beautiful rainbows, and the one on the heavy cream is kind of getting there. You can see here where the red and the yellow mixed, it made that gorgeous orange, and where the blue and the yellow mix, it made that green. There's a little bit of purple right there. Yeah, let's bring them together. Come on, yeah, they're making a pretty purple. So you can play around with different substances and talk about why some of them mix and some of them don't. I wouldn't do the oil one again. I don't think that looks very pretty, but if you just want to experiment, go for it. I love the little shapes that they make in the edges, and heavy cream, and with the low fat milk you end up with this gorgeous colors. Once again, you may want to do all this on top of your lid, or on a place where you do not have to worry about spills. Thank you.